Hello and welcome to the Fireside Psychic. This is Tucker, my Cocker Spaniel, who likes to hang out with us while we do our videos. I want to apologize for missing last week's upload, but I had to have some kind of unexpected surgery on my mouth. You can probably tell my cheeks are quite swollen, and it's been an ongoing process that I've had to go to the doctor several times. Don't worry, everything's fine. It's all under control. But I also had to take an antibiotic, so I wasn't feeling very well, and I didn't feel very psychic, sorry. And I know I promised you the second half of my new guide. My name's Paul, by the way, if I didn't introduce myself. When I left off, I was about to talk about Congress. My guides are showing me just a collection of people, you know. They're all standing on a podium or a set of stairs, and they're getting their picture taken. So I have to assume they're wanting to talk about the new Congress. They're all congratulating. I see Nancy Pelosi, looking left, looking right, smiling, being, her kind of jovial self. I know a lot of people don't think she's jovial, but she's actually can be quite funny at times. So I'm going to assume they're saying she's going to still be Speaker of the House because she's very prominent in the picture. She's right up front. Which brings the elections up. I have no doubt that the Democrats are going to win. And remember, whatever you think is what you're going to receive. So we got to stay positive, and even if you've already voted, keep thinking the Democrats are going to win. Democrats are going to win. Linda G said she could see ants marching into the voting booth like just this mechanized horde of Democrats voting, and I do. I mean, my guides tell me that and I'm not the first one to say this, so I don't want to sound like I'm repeating what others say, but as soon as the Supreme Court ruled against Roe v. Wade, that pretty much set a machine or unleashed the hordes would be a better word onto the situation. And there's going to be many Republicans who, if asked, will not own up to this, but they're going to go into the voting booth and vote for Democrats, even if they don't like Democrats, because they know the Democrats are not going to upset the apple cart. And while they may not like their policies, they certainly know the Democrats are going to try to secure Roe v. Wade and put it into law. Which brings up, I know I talked a bit about the Supreme Court in the previous thing, but more of speaking on a more general level. They're still showing me this guy. Somebody on the Supreme Court is very, very pivotal, he's up to no good, and it is a he. I don't see a she. It's a he. It looks like a white guy. I mean, I hate to bring up race, but we have to try to define who these people are, and color of the skin does narrow it down a little bit. I don't think Thomas is... I know everybody gets really crazy about Thomas and the stuff he's done, and he's brought shame on the court. But there's somebody else that is more cagey, more connected to the darker side of that whole manipulative community. Yeah. We really got to keep an eye out. We got to discern who this person is. Let me see if my guides can give us some more answers. Man, they're showing me a picture of Gorsuch. I kind of thought Gorsuch might be okay after all, but they're showing me he's shaking people's hands, like he's keeping up the image that he's this friendly, jovial guy, or not jovial, but just this friendly, no threat. He's projecting an image that he's no threat. He is worried about being removed from the bench. But I wonder, unless he does something wrong, there wouldn't be any grounds to remove him, so I'm not sure why they would do that. He's been staying up late doing some sort of work, some planning, something. It's a lot of energy for him. He's a little sleepless over it. I mean, mind you, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not saying that any of this stuff will come to pass. It's just how I read the energy. I think he's up to something, but I don't know yet. You know, there's some things we can't know. They're not going to let us know because we could change things in a negative way or cause things to go out of balance. Anyway, back to Congress. Yep, there's Nancy. Man, she's gaveling in. They're going to make some rule changes in this upcoming session of Congress, and I'm not talking about the Senate yet. I'm talking about Congress, the House. Yeah, they're going to make some rule changes, and I can tell you the Republicans are not going to be happy about that. They're showing me the Democrats all down on the floor shaking hands like after the vote, you know, like that was great, we changed the rules, everything's going to be better, and the Republicans are off here on the left, and they're all just standing there completely silent and unapproving, you know, casting aspersions, looking really not good, looking unhappy, really angry. Yeah, and that's gonna make them try to manipulate this situation. But they're telling me that the old ways the Republican Party has tried to manipulate or take advantage of situations with rhetoric, telling lies or manipulating the truth. No, that it's not going to work anymore. Now, for some reason, they're showing me a glass of water with water pouring into it. So I have to assume they're saying they're going to be as transparent as water. Yeah, that's interesting. They can be very to the point, I guess, or transparent. Anyway, yeah, Gorsuch is tied into this whole rule change thing. He's tied in with the Republicans and this whole rule change thing. Let's see if we can figure out what the rules are gonna be. Okay, I see Biden signing something with a gold pen. A gold pen. They don't usually use gold pens. It's usually black. See Nancy there. I actually see Mitch McConnell standing there while he's signing that too. What Mitch would be doing there, I'm not entirely sure. Because I get the distinct impression if the, and he's kind of stated this, that if the Democrats win the Senate, he's going to retire. Something about this rule change, he's kind of he's there, but he's also a little shadow. He secretly likes this rule change. Maybe he thinks they can manipulate it to their advantage. Now they're showing me a choir of Republicans, all in black suits. They're all on they're on a, stair-stepped choir, but they're like a choir, and they're singing in the dark. They're singing in the shadows. They're trying to do things in a hidden way. They're like, it appears like music, but it's really a subversive message. Sorry, it seems like we're covering the same ground over and over. So it's going to be this rule change. The Republicans are going to try to manipulate it. People are going to see through it. They're going to think they're being really sneaky and cagey, and nobody knows what's going on. Oh, the truth is going to come out. Okay, because now there's a spotlight shining on them. Yes, spotlight. Yeah, so they're whatever this is, it's big. I wish they'd be more specific. Oh, now I just see Congress in session, and I just see vote after vote. There's a lot of bills going to come up in the next session. Many, many, many bills. And I see them just passing them left and right. I see Nancy gaveling, bill passed, bill passed, bill passed. Let's see what's going on the Senate side. I see a group of senators. Sorry, my music cut out. I see a group of senators, Republican senators, again, all in black suits, shaking hands. These are Republicans who are going to vote with the Democrats. I know that sounds probably improbable. They just said to me, new era of partisanship. So I knew after the elections, the Dems take over, they're going to pass all these bills in the Congress. There's going to be some more reasonable, what I would call more middle of the road Republicans, though they're not middle of the road. They're only doing what they're doing because they believe it's a way for them to stay in power. While I do think some of them believe in what they're voting for, that's always a secondary issue for them. The primary issue is staying in power. So they see this working with Democrats as a way to, oh, okay, they're saying the Republicans that win re-election in the Senate just barely win. And this is going to shake them up. And they're going to believe if they don't start being more bipartisan. Bipartisan was the word I meant to use. I think I said partisan, but I meant bipartisan. If they're not more bipartisan, they're not going to win re-election the next time around. Of course, the Senate has a 6-year cycle, so, anybody who got re-elected... Oh, no, I'm misinterpreting that. So the Republicans that got reelected just barely get reelected, which tells the other Republicans who are coming up for a vote in 2024 that they may not win if they don't start pulling together. This and Mitch McConnell, yeah, he's watching it all, but he's very much in the shadows. That kind of interpret that as mean maybe he isn't going to leave after all. Or maybe he's going to continue to try to manipulate things from outside the Senate. You know, these people have been in power for so long, and they know where all the skeletons are buried, and they can leave office and still maintain quite a large amount of control. So we'll see. Now they're saying to me they don't believe what they're saying. They don't believe what they're saying. That could mean a lot of different things. Maybe they don't believe the negative rhetoric they've been passing on, or maybe they don't really believe in the bipartisanship that they're doing, but they're going through with it. So I'm not sure it really matters whether you believe in it or not. Yeah, anyway. I don't want to make this video too long because my mouth is a little tiny bit sore and it's starting to bother me a bit. I'm just reasonably sure that based on the previous video, if we want to get to this amazing place, we've got to win. And they're telling me we are going to win. You just have to believe it. Remember, whatever you think, you will receive. Whatever you believe, you will receive. If you believe we will win, we will win. You have so much power. You know, people think because we're in this 3D form that we don't have this ability to manifest like we do on the other side, where we just think something and it just instantly appears. That's not true. Half of you is still on the other side. Only half of you is here. You know, it's a partnership, your soul and your body, okay? It's a partnership of two. Your body is housing you while you're still, quite a bit of you is resident, your soul is resident on the other side. That manifestation thing comes right through. We can change our lives. We can become truly happy. Don't worry about the elections. Everything's going to be amazing. I can guarantee it. Again, for entertainment purposes only. Yeah. You know, one more thing. They're telling me no matter what happens, you can still be happy. You can still be happy if you turn to your inner life. Your inner life is where your happiness resides. It is not dependent on external forces. And don't confuse happiness with joy. Joy is something we feel momentarily, you know. The taste of ice cream brings you joy, okay? But believing in yourself brings you happiness. So believe in yourself. You are amazing. And I'm not just saying that. You know, the fact that you're here watching this video at this time says that you're searching, or that you want to be around like-minded people. And that's, pat yourself on the back. That's amazing. I mean, if we just meditate, tune in, link up with the universe's energy, we can manifest anything we can think of, you know? So believe in yourself, believe in your own personal good, believe in your ability to manifest, believe in the people you love, believe in that happy life that you deserve, because every one of you deserves the most happiness you can get out of this life, you know? And don't, it's not about enlightenment, okay? I mean, I'm not telling anybody what to think, all right? I'm just not. But it's not about enlightenment. It's not about what's on the other side. It's not It's not about any of those things. It's about living the best life you can live right now, whether you're gonna go over and get reincarnated or not or whatever. Right now, this moment that you're in, this is what you have to work with. So work with it. You know, believe in yourself. Believe in the fundamental good of the universe, because it is good. There is a balance to the universe, and it overwhelmingly tilts towards high vibration. Low vibration, I know it feels like it's in ascension, but it's not. It's receding. It's going away. And all we have to do is collectively just keep projecting the positive outcome, the best outcome for the universe, the best outcome for everybody as a collective. Believe in humankind. Believe in our ability to make it work. You know, we're still here, okay? We've been here for a really long time. I know as a species, we've gone through some really big ups and some really big downs, you know? And I'm sure those people who were going through those things at the time either felt really positive or really negative about it. But we're still here and we're still struggling. And it's the beauty of the whole thing, is the surviving and the flourishing despite our baser instincts. You can do it. I have faith in you. And I want you to go out into the world and vote. Vote blue, think blue. Imagine hordes of Democrats coming into the booths and voting. Imagine the low vibration people receding away, calming down, turning towards the light. We don't wish ill on anybody. We don't want them to be injured by anything. We want them to turn to the light. Picture them turning to the light, going into the booth and going, you know, I realize that I gotta vote for the Democrats. I know that sounds crazy, but you can manifest it. You can turn the MAGA people towards the light. You know, you can't do it against their will, but you can provide the vibrational energy. And if we make that energy strong enough, they'll feel it. And who isn't attracted to happiness? You know, just project happiness onto them. Don't think of people as being your enemy. They are not your enemy. They are your brothers and your sisters. They are just unfortunately been misled. Many of them are victims, okay? They've been victimized by a dark energy, and they are just as deserving of love as all of us. And I'm sure I'm going to get lots of negative comments about that, but don't think of people as your enemy. Think of them as people who need happiness. They need happiness probably even more than we do. So we should laugh. We should laugh and share a joke with them. You know, try to cheer them up. Maybe if they can, you know, be a little happier, they won't turn towards darkness to resolve their animal instincts to hate and do harm to others and to take other people's free will away. After all, you know, we are a species, okay? And as much as we like to think that we're different from them, we have the same animal instincts they do. But for whatever reason, you have chosen to walk along a higher path of intention and believe that they can find a higher path with you. Okay, enough of the lecture. Good luck in the elections. Like I say, get out there and vote. You know what to do. You know how to make it happen. I have total faith in each and every one of you, and I want you to have an amazing election. Have a good day. Bye.